Hi, this is Adam Sutton from Sutton Business Velocity. I established my firm to partner with businesses and their leaders on their total reward strategy. I encourage you to visit my website, suttonbusinessvelocity.com, to learn about the services that I offer and also just to learn a little bit about me. You're always welcome to email me as well, adam at suttonbusinessvelocity.com. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. I'm looking forward to doing this. This is going to be a lot of fun. I felt like AI is starting to intersect with the HR space, and I have a lot of experience in total rewards, 25 plus years with a whole bunch of different companies. I encourage you to take a look at my website, suttonbusinessvelocity.com. I'm shamelessly plugging it here. This is a great spot to get to know a little bit about me. You can click here and get to know a little bit about me. Click to get in touch. We can schedule some time. I'm happy to schedule some time and get to know a little bit about you and your company and maybe how we could work together. There's a list of my services and more comprehensive information about that here. Feel free to watch another video that I put out there, which gives you an introduction to my website and something to introduce myself and a little bit about my services, really just coming from me rather than the words on the website. But this is also where you're able to find the blogs that we'll be referencing in this series. The first blog is here, and the other two are over here as well. I'll also be putting the links to these videos in here, so maybe the format might change a little bit, but you get what I'm talking about. So the blog starts here, and I'm not going to read the blogs in this video. I'm going to spare you from doing it. I hope you do read those blogs on your own, though. I think the I spent a lot of time to create some of these blogs in advance so that I could create this quick series and give you the opportunity to see the power of AI and how it intersects really with this total rewards profession. So I'm going to leave that one sitting on the burner for a minute, and we're going to transition over to ChatGPT. This is where we're going to have a little bit of fun. So I've gone ahead and created I've already written out the text for the persona that we're going to talk about. I did not ask for your input. I'm sorry about that. I felt like this is just sort of me. If you kind of put it together as a total rewards expert, and I was reaching out to ChatGPT for some, guidance as to whether or not this other guy out here who I've never heard of before has any credibility whatsoever. So tell me what you think of his blog. This is probably what I would type in here. I would like for you to take on the persona of a total rewards expert with over 25 years of experience from the ground up in total rewards at major corporations in a variety of different industries. The content creator with the same background has written some blogs in the area of total rewards. I would like for you to assume this total rewards expert persona to evaluate the blogs piece by piece so that can be discussed with this content creator. This is meant to be some fun competition between what the total rewards expert thinks about the field versus what ChatGPT's persona of a total rewards expert thinks about the same subjects. Feel free to be as critical as you would like. You are welcome to joke around competitively, making any suggestions as to how the content can be improved, or if you feel the content is excellent and well written, feel free to compliment the creator and admit defeat. I would like scoring based on a 1 to 10 scale, with 10 being the best. For context, these are blogs and not meant to be college thesis quality work. The areas for evaluation should be overall understanding of HR and total rewards principles, technical prowess in the field, leadership capabilities and inspirational aptitude, articulate and clear understanding of specific total rewards topics, and rate the level of expertise in total rewards. So I did want to put a little bit of context in here that this is not college thesis level work. I mean, you're talking about me writing some blogs. I don't mean to bore you. So it's sort of like a, careful balance of how much content can I really put there versus how much content could you tolerate. So that's really the purpose of me putting it in here. But I am going to press the button now, and we are going to process what ChatGPT thinks this persona might look like. So giving this just a moment to, okay, I'll step fully into the persona you described. The background I'm adopting for this exercise: 25 plus years in total rewards, starting as an analyst and grinding up through manager, director to VP. Experience across Fortune 100, PE-backed mid-market, and matrix organizations. Deep scars from job architecture wars, comp committee theatrics. Let's just pay everyone at the 75th percentile CEOs. M&A harmonization nightmares. HR BPs who think total rewards is just spreadsheets. Formerly allergic to consultants, now grudgingly respectful to the good ones. Writes and reviews blogs with a practitioner's eye, not an academic one's. Tone you can expect, frank, occasionally sarcastic, competitive but fair, will absolutely call out fluff, buzzwords, and LinkedIn speak, will also tip my hat when something is genuinely sharp, practical, or well phrased. So now it'll look through the evaluation framework. So this is an understanding of the areas that I was asking it to evaluate. So you can go ahead and read those on your own. I will absolutely post these documents as well. I have to figure out where that's going to be, but it will be somewhere on my website. And in the meantime, you could always just email me, Adam at businessvelocity.com, and I will happily email you this content. So it's going to go ahead and um, summarize here. Remember, these are blogs, not dissertations. I'll judge them appropriately, but I won't go soft just because it's content. So it's asking me to go ahead and paste my blog in there. So let me transition back over to the blog and I will copy the content. Please go ahead and read the blog on your own. I promise you, I am not going to bore you here with reading the content. That's just not what we do on videos. But certainly go ahead and do that. Now, let me just catch on here. I put a quote in the front. I'm going to paste, and then all the way at the end, I'm going to go ahead and put another quote. I tend to find that when ChatGPT says let's go, or go ahead and paste it or whatever, if you don't put the quote there, it sort of thinks like you're re-talking to it. If you put that quote at the front and then the back of it, it understands that you're not really talking to it anymore. You're actually doing what you said you were going to do. So I'm going to leave you in a little bit of suspense here. So I am going to go ahead and click this button, and ChatGPT is going to go ahead and process the information. But I want you to listen to part two to see my reaction to the score. And I wanted to give you just a moment of time to go ahead and read the content on your own. Again, this content is sitting on my website, suttonbusinessvelocity.com. Go ahead and read this blog, and please go ahead and read the other blogs that are sitting on my page as well, because I'm going to do similar content to this as well. But I want you to read the content and form your own opinion. How do you think that the blog sounds? Do you think it's good, relevant, informational, whatever characteristic you want to put into that? But go ahead and form your opinion of it, and then come back and listen to part two and see how you do, in a sense, relative to its evaluation of me. So again, I'm going to go ahead and click the button here so we understand it's fair and square, but I'm not going to let you see the result. So it sits there below the screen just a little bit. And I'm going to pause the video, or really stop the video here. And I encourage you to listen to part two. But again, go ahead and read the blog on your own, form your own opinion, see what you think the AI would think of this. And let's see if it all balances out when you have a chance to view this on your own. Adam at suttonbusinessvelocity.com to contact me, and certainly visit my website if you get a moment. Thanks so much.